The US is actually going to do it. If you may remember, it was about a week ago, there was an oil tanker inside the Caribbean that the United States had been pursuing. I think it was like mid December. And they decided randomly, this oil tanker, to draw a Russian flag on it. And then the Russian government said to the United States, please don't take this oil tanker. Please don't do it. Well, according to CBS, the US is going to do that. This ship, by the way, used to be called the Bella 1. I say that because they changed the name of it to Mawanara. This is one of those ships that is on a sanctions list. It's been for quite some time because it deals with Iranian and Venezuelan crude oil. And the US Coast Guard was trying to board this vessel. The vessel said no. Then that whole thing happened where now it's Russian and it changed its name. But the big thing here is that the Russians straight up asked the United States to say, hey, could you not do this? And the United States said, no, we're gonna do it. Because you can't just change the name of the ship overnight and that's that, or change the flag like that. I mean, it wasn't even a physical flag. They drew a flag on the ship. And this comes as tensions are already high. You see, Russia was relying on Venezuela because Venezuela was buying a lot of stuff from Russians. We're talking about air defense systems and other kind of weapons, and keep in mind there's a lot of loans that Venezuela had through Russia. Now, hilariously enough, Russia's actually now calling the US operation in Venezuela as an attack on sovereignty. Dude, aren't you doing that to Ukraine? You can't criticize the United States when you're doing something far worse inside of Ukraine. So when will the US actually take this ship? We don't know. Should be happening within the next few days if we're reading all these reports correctly. But I will say, it is interesting to see how the United States is now doing this global pressure campaign when it comes to oil sanctions and, essentially power. Because since then, we've seen China and Russia not really be happy about all of this.